Alright, this was checking back. As you can see, I got my fuel line ran to the fuel rail. When I swapped out this intake, I didn't take the injectors, and I should have. And now I got a little gap. I have to go get some new injectors or whatever. But got this fuel line ran. What I did was I connected my line right here, and normally everybody runs their shit on the driver's side, but because that's where the fuel row is. But original fuel pump was on the passenger side down here. Whatever. Well, original fuel pump was right here on the passenger side, and you can see I got it ran right there. Smoke patch and shit I gotta do. So what I did was I ran that line and I snaked it all the way down. Frame rail, I got a little bit hanging out right there. I gotta tuck in still. Ran it down this fuel rail and I plugged it in. So now I'm gonna run it from here back to my gas tank, which I got dropped down at the moment. It was hanging up, but I was trying to run the line from the gas tank to the front, so I dropped it, pulled the lines out or whatever, and then I ran it from the fuel rail to the regulator. I won't need the car right now. There's not very much space, so I'm trying to show y'all what I can. But I got this like 10 feet of fuel line left, and I'll put a link to this fuel line in the description or whatever. But it'll cut pretty easy with the box knife. The other one last time when I put the things on it, I had to trim a little bit off because it looked all messed up, and I cut it with the, I can't even find it right now. I cut it with the cutoff wheel, and it made a bunch of stuff, and it got a bunch of rubber and stuff on the inside of the line. I taped this off so I could run it, but I got a bunch of rubber stuff on the inside of the line, so setting the line on this wood right here, and a fucking utility knife, box cutter knife, cut straight through it, no problem. So I think I'm just gonna have to do that, so that way I ain't gonna have to clean them out afterwards from all that rubber going inside the line. But I'm gonna get the stuff ran and I'll get back to you guys. I'm out. Alright, let's check back. Sorry about this fucked up angle and shit. I'm trying to hold this with one hand and do this, but I got this hose made for the gas tank going to the fuel filter, and it's going to the stock location on the passenger side. And these hoses are pretty much going to be the same length from the return to the return, the length from the return and the length from the main. Sorry, my stepdad's over there doing something. But so I'm measuring this stuff, and from the edge of that AN fitting, I'll put an arrow to it. It's 63.5 inches to this point right here, this end of the AN fitting. Yeah, so from here to here, 63.5 inches. The return pretty much going to be the same length, or I don't know if this is the return or whatever, but this is the one that went farther back on the gas tank when I got underneath the car. But yeah, so this is going to be whichever one is farther back, and the other one's going to be pretty much the same length, so I'm going to cut it pretty much the same length, and I'm going to go ahead and run it. But from the gas tank to the stock location on the passenger side, it's 63.5 inches. Alright, this hole's checking back in. Coming back in with these dipstick. The dipstick tube. This is a dipstick you're gonna need for the swap pan if you're not using the truck pan. It's the LS3. Yeah, it's the LS3 dipstick. It's the dormant part number. It's 921 044. Let's see. That's the packaging it came in. Oh, this is for the dipstick. That's for the actual dipstick. Alright, that's the tube right here. 921044. And the dipstick 921045. And got a new intake too. You know, I broke this piece. And I think I broke this piece too. I messed up this piece. And I gotta plug this piece off anyways, I think. But yeah, I'm about to start swapping out these intakes. They're putting in this dipstick. I sprayed this down right here. Spread that down with a little bit of PB plaster, so that way I don't mess up the seal when I go put it in the car. Let's see. But can't really see it, but dipstick somewhere in there. I put the dipstick somewhere in there, and I think it bolts to that hole right there. So let me get back to that and start pulling this intake out, and I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Alright, that dipstick goes in down there, and that hole right there, and it bolts into here. What's in this bag? Oh shit, my bag of bolts. I think I got that bolt for in there. Then we're gonna start taking off this intake too. You can see right here where it was broke. Actually, it's not broke right there, but it's broke right here. I cut a hole into it right there for the. Cut that hole into it right there for this tube, and then I broke off this. I broke off that piece right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap the whole thing out. I'm probably gonna have to shave it down again right here for my throttle cable and stuff. But yeah, I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Shit. Thank you, Facebook Marketplace. Needed me a set. Shit. Brand new. 60 bucks. So you know I came past that. And it came with everything. Look at that. All of it. Deals.